Dan, so we're going to give you the classic Pompadour, right? That's what you want?
That is it.
That is it. Okay. So we're going to take you up tight on the sides here and make you really full there. And, of course, you have the perfect hairline for it. So let's do it. First thing you want to do when doing a Pompadour haircut is make sure they're at the right height for you. Turn them to the side. Go ahead, Dan, look that direction. And then grab your comb. And you're going to section them off. On top, just comb backwards, see? And then grab a clippy. And I prefer, as a rule, to section right where the eyes are, at the top of the eyebrow right there. On both sides, again, measure where the eyebrow is, section it off, pull it off to this side here, and then take your clippy and put it in there. If I can just grab the clippy right now. And then basically it's kind of like the same way you would section off before giving a mohawk. You just take it and make sure that it's not going to get in the way of your scissors while you're doing the rest of the haircut. For now. Okay, so see, you can see there it is, it's sectioned. Okay, on this haircut you want to start off on the side, definitely. And establish your guideline right off the bat. We want to leave him at least 2 inches long. We don't want to do the shave routine because we're not doing the shaving on this one. We're just doing a scissor cut. So we're going to cut it as close as possible to the scalp. But not so close that you can't see the lines in the hair. Because I like to see lines in the hair. Off on an angle, we're going to tilt his head. And again, just pick it up and cut off about the same amount that you did on the other side. Actually, you know, your guideline has already been established, so you should be able to follow it. And as long as you follow it, it will be the same on both sides. If you, for some reason, answer the telephone and lose your guideline, then you kind of mess yourself up. So don't answer that telephone when given a haircut. Just let it ring and let it go to voicemail. Now go ahead, after that part's done, you're going to clean up on the sides and on the edges. Go ahead and tilt your head this way, Dan. And again, pull the ear out. Don't be afraid to do it. It doesn't hurt them, and it gives you a cleaner line. It also prevents you from snipping your ear. Spray with water again. You want to keep the hair as wet as possible while doing this. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean up his edges. And then when this is all done, we'll go ahead and start on the top. But basically, we're going to, I guess right there, looks good to me. I like this cut because it just looks, I think, really good on a man. And if he has the hairline to wear this haircut, he really should. You know, a lot of people also like to completely shave it down to like the 3 or the 4, and then leave the Pompadour on top. That's okay too, whatever you want. I just know that if you leave the hair at least as long as possible, and in this case it's about 2 inches all the way around, it grows out a little nicer, you know, and it's always easier for the customer if they don't have to fight with their hair while it's growing out. Establish your neckline. Just like that, right in the middle. Okay, calm down. Now you got it. You're good. Once you do this part, you're ready to do the top. And the top is pretty quick and easy. But you definitely want to make sure your neckline is clean. Okay, tilt that way. Always tilt the person's head. That way you can see what's happening. See, when I comb down this way, I can see the scragglies. It's a lot easier after you comb it down to hold the ear at the same time, the other hand. And then voila, nice and clean. Establish that you're done with the back part and the sides. Go ahead and pull out those clippies. As you can see, now this is really long up here compared to the rest of it. And now we're going to just take some tips off the top with water one more time. When the hair is wet, it's just a lot easier to see what you're doing. The customer is sitting up straight when you're doing this because you want a straight line when you're doing it. I'm going to lower him just a little bit because I really want him level with me. Hold the head straight, comb backwards, and then go ahead, after you comb it, pick up the front and establish your guideline. Now with him, we're just going to take a little bit off because we really wanted a pompadour. We want it longer up there. That's what gives it that pompadour effect. And then, again, just pick it up and you'll see just the very, very tips. See, you can just see where you're going. Your guideline really is your best friend. I can't stress that enough. It's all about the guideline when given a haircut. And then just keep combing it backwards, picking it up, and snipping. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. And you can see where the guideline is also. Okay, now after you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to turn the customer like this, hold your head straight up, and then you're going to pick where you were sectioned off at, and there's your guideline. So go for it. Stick with it from the side angle. And then always make sure you keep pushing that customer's head because they're going to move their head on you. So you have to keep that line straight. It's your job to make sure that line stays straight. Basically, as long as you stick to your guideline, you're going to get the haircut you want. If you lose your guideline, you're going to lose your haircut. So keep an eye on that guideline. Just keep picking it up. Use your eyes and look. You know, you can see it. You're like going, oh, okay, and then just cut right there. I do feel that most people, they mess up the haircut because they lose their guideline. So don't lose your guideline. You should be fine. Again, just pick it up and you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I know I can't. I wish I had somebody else holding this camera. Sorry. Let me see if I can catch you off from this side here. Okay, now you can see he really does have a wonderful hairline. We're going to hold your head up like this, Dan. And again, see, you pick it up and follow it. Again, just pick it and just keep going with it. Don't be afraid to snip the hair that falls past that line. And comb up. It's real easy to do. See, he's got a very nice hairline. I love his hairline. I really do. And then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now in order to check your work, because you always want to check your work, comb this direction, comb that direction. Go opposite the way you were cutting. And just hold it up and look. Again, hold it up. Hold that head though. You really got to hold the person's head too. Because if their angle changes, your angle changes. So don't forget to keep an eye on their head while you're doing it. And, you know, just keep pushing them around if you have to. All right. I think he is done. Look down. Yep. And then it should all match together when it's done. You look down. So just clean it just a little bit there. All right, let's get him dry. Time to give him a little blowjob. Okay, a big blowjob, I don't know. But I'm not even going to use a comb. I want to show you how easy this hairstyle is to style. I'm using my finger. First thing you want to do is pick it up with your hands, just like that. Go straight for the root area. Right? Remember that eyebrow I was showing you when I first sectioned them off? That's where you start blow drying. Just up. Then go backwards with your fingers. Any person can do this. They don't need a brush either. Just the ability to run their fingers through their hair. See? Again, just pull it up. Don't be afraid to pull. He's used to my being a little rough, so he's okay with it. Go the opposite side. Do the same thing. Just pull up, pull up. And it starts doing the curve all by itself. He does have a wonderful hairline, doesn't he? I'm going to turn it this way. Again, I'm just with my fingers, acting like it's a comb or a brush. Move your head that way, that way. He lets me do whatever I want to him. There you go. Again, I'm using my fingers, nothing special, you know? Okay, now I'm going to show you if you use a brush how you can really get this thing to come up. But if you just use your fingers, you're fine. You're still going to get it. But if you use a brush, you can make it really round. Just hold the brush right there. See how that all of a sudden picks up that shape? Isn't that awesome? Like I said, he's got a perfect hairdo, hairline for this hairdo style. But again, I'm just holding the brush like that, put the heat to it, and voila, it's up. And then come up, don't be afraid to do it. Now I'm going to turn around, this side. Again, same thing. Oh, let's see if we can turn it in. There you go, okay. I'm just holding the brush. Because this part of the brush has a curve on it. You don't need a round brush. You just need to know how to hold the brush and apply the heat. A lot of people, they buy a round brush needlessly. Definitely take shape after tail. That's it. I like your hairline. I always have. Not everybody can wear this haircut, obviously. But you can. So throw it out here. What you think, Dan? You like it? Yes?
I love it.
Okay, excellent. And that's how you do a pompadour.
I love it. It is the best of the best. I feel like I'm flashed back to the 50s.
To the 50s. There you go. Excellent. Yeah. It's a good look for you.
Looks great with any suit.
Okay, put on your glasses. Hollyish, huh? Yeah, look down. Let me see that. Okay, look at me. Let me see. Yeah, looks good. I like it. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, so that was Dan. He just left with the classic Pompadour haircut made popular in the 50s. Yeah, you know, it's for somebody who has a strong hairline, definitely. You can't just throw that haircut on anybody because they do need that strong hairline. But you can play with it a little bit if you want. You can make it shorter on the sides by using your clippers, like the number 2, number 3, number 4, you know, if you want. And even leave it longer up on top. But I find that if you use your scissors, it grows out looking much nicer than when you use the clippers. But make sure before you give that haircut, you check the hairline to make sure they got a nice one. And also section it off with some clippies on top. It'll make it a lot easier for you to give that haircut. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.